a 5'10 junior, number 3, Ryan Patswold. At guard, a 5'10 junior, number 5, Dan Impellizzeri. At guard, a 5'11 senior, number 14, Sam Miller. At forward, number 44, Chris Norwell. The Redskins head coach is Frank Brandy. Introducing the Comets starting 5. At forward, a 6'3 senior, number 11, Jordan Faulkner. At forward, a 6'2 junior, number 20, Matty Owens. At guard, a 5'8 junior, number 23, Carl Ritzberg. At forward, a 6'1 senior, number 32, Mike Tedford. And at guard, a 6-foot senior, number 15, Chris Hill. The Comets head coach is Greg Richards. His assistant, Scott Curtis.
Okay, we're getting ready to start the tip-off here. The players have been announced. And on the floor here, as we get set to start this game, looks like the tip's going to be off here in a moment. Double tap, but Anderson controls. So it looks like Patswold's going to bring it over the timeline. Working against him is Jordan Faulkner.
That's a change from the first game on that, Mac. Jordan Faulkner did not play in the game the first game for the Comets. He was hurt.
Nice double down on Norwell.
Nice pass.
So a quick score by Kurt Shoemaker for Anderson. Puts him on the board first.
Yeah, nice give and go.
Mason quickly up the court. Unable to drop the bucket. Mike Tedford in there. The rebound goes off to Anderson. Brought up the court by Sam Miller. Shot off the rim, guys. Kurt Shoemaker.
Yeah, they want to run. They want to get up and down Mason. They'll go 9 deep. They want to run as much as possible.
Well, that first possession there brought it quickly up the court.
Both teams, Anderson plays good man-to-man defense, only giving up about 50 points a game.
Carl Richford guarded by Dan Impellizzeri. Cross-court pass nearly tossed away, but controlled. Mason.
That's a tough matchup. That's a tough matchup.
Anderson was hoping for a travel there, but that was nicely matched in there. Evens up the score.
Yeah, Jordan Faulkner, like I said, he's very athletic, about 6'3" for the Comets. Took the ball from the top of the key all the way down.
Well, he peeled down that lane very quickly.
A bump there, I think. Good call.
Well, the big man trying to drive to the right side of the lane there.
Yeah, foul on Michael Tedford. Just got him with the body, got him with put the forearm out. The referee's calling it. Again, there's a lot of people, a lot of intensity in this game. The referee's going to call it probably pretty tight there at the beginning of the game on that match.
Aggressive teams, especially with the closeness of the first match. So Mason.
Nice pass.
Nice outlet pass. Number 11, Jordan Faulkner, lays it in for an easy 2, but the opportunity created on that fast break.
Yeah, Chris Hill did a great job keeping his head up. Nice bounce pass.
So Mason quickly up by a couple. Norwell, quick turn, 6-foot jumper, no good. And we've got an offensive foul called. Looks like number 15.
Yeah, Chris Hill, he got a little frustrated. He went up, and Chris Norwell was kind of reaching in. He thought they didn't call, so he pushed off right in front of the referee.
That's second team foul. Long three-pointer is up and good by Ryan Patswold.
He can shoot the ball. Only a junior. He can light it up. Not
a whole lot of time going by here, and both teams putting some points on the board very quickly, Mike.
Yeah, exactly. Ryan Patswold, he scored 24 the first time against the Comets. Most of them from
a nice drive up the lane, but no good.
Kind of brought that back with his right hand. I would like to see Jordan shoot that with his left hand to keep it away from Norwell.
Well, Norwell unable to hang on to that ball here. It was passed in close to the baseline, and his momentum carried him over. So That's a turnover, giving the ball back to the Comets.
This is what you kind of expect from two teams that are well matched. Kind of up and down, a lot of frantic pace here right now. They'll start settling down here probably a little bit.
Oh, little grab by number 21, I think, for Anderson, Kurt Shoemaker. Carl Richburg was had a quick first step there and went right by him, but Shoemaker grabbed him on the way. So, yeah, that's a first foul on Anderson.
Oh, good look, though. Just didn't knock it down. Nice out-of-bounds play.
Yep, Norwell there for the rebound. Big man, they're not going to push him out of the way underneath the basket.
They're going to look
A loss of concentration as Ryan Patswell took his eye off the ball. The pass in the corner went out of bounds. So
they really haven't gone back. You know, if I'm Anderson, I'd go back into Norwell that first play of the game, and it worked out very well. Mason had to double down. He has to touch the ball again every time up and down the court.
All right.
That's their advantage.
So they're taping in the man-to-man. And there's the three-point attempt. Up and good.
Michael Tedford, nice three-pointer by the senior.
Sweet shot. They left him open on that one.
Yeah, that's not his specialty. He has confidence, stepped out there and knocked it down.
Well, he came off the screen, and he was pretty wide open. Oh, we have a turnover there. Mason, nearly the alley-oop didn't work there. Carl Richburg trying to, and right back down the court, and the quick pass, and Norwell drops it in for two. So we're tied up 7 apiece.
Up and down.
And you're right, Mike, this very quickly paced game.
Coach Richards Mason doesn't mind the alley-oop, but they got to make sure the 2 points. There's Chris Hill.
Clean little 10-foot jumper in the middle of the lane. They're not going to stop that.
No.
He's shown the demonstration of their ability to go down the court. When he pulls up for that jumper, as long as he can knock him down, he's going to be open. Nearly trapped. Patswold in the back court there. Three-pointer's up and good. So Anderson's number 5, Dan Impellitteri, drops down 3, and it's 10-9. Favor of the Redskins of Anderson. Richburg thought about it.
Both are similar to each other. They both have good outside shooting. Both run kind of a flex motion offense.
Richburg's shot is no good.
Good rebound.
So Norwell firmly established there in the middle, and the rebound pulled down. So
now Chris Norwell there, the big center, he's signing with Illinois on a football scholarship on Wednesday, the coaches say. So he's a football player, obviously a very fine athlete.
Oh, there's a nice block. Anderson wanted a foul on that, but no go as Carl Richburg drives down the length of the court and lays it in for 2. So we got a seesaw battle going on, Mike.
Yep, like I said, this is up and down. This is where they want to play. Mason wants to get teams benched. They go 9-10 deep.
Here comes the trap, but Patswell's quickly out of that. Guarded tightly by number 11, Jordan Faulkner. And Norwell's going to take the 12-foot jumper at the top of the key, and no good. Richburg quickly down the court. Oh, nice pass.
No look.
Chris Hill unable to convert. No, that wasn't Tedford. Beg your pardon on that, and not able to drop it down. So Anderson's going to control here after that rebound.
Like I said, this is why I like it. Look at both teams. They're out there. They're huffing. They're starting to breathe a little heavy. Now a couple subs will be coming in on both sides. Coach has got to
keep the action fresh.
Exactly right.
Nice move by Norwell to look for the open man.
Oh, I was going to get tipped in.
The tip nearly blocked shot, almost turned into a shot, but Norwell there to scoop up the rebound and lay it in for a couple. So
Chris Norwell did a great job the first game. Mason's got to get a body on him every time. He's got 3-4 inches on any Mason player out there.
That's going to be hard to move with about 230 or 40 pounds worth of body there. He's when he's in that lane, he's hard to get out of the way. But he got up in the air too, so that's a good sign for Anderson. That long shot is up and no good by Chris Hill on the 3.
Three substitutions for Mason.
Gordon Faulkner not able to hang on to that rebound. Lost the handle on the ball, so it's going to go back on. They're going to have to both substitute here at this pace.
And again, Mason brings 3 in. Dennis Crowley, Billy Harmon, and Mark Davis. They bring Mark Davis plays in there. He's only about 6 foot, but has a big body. He's going to guard a couple other guys. He's going to guard Norwell, bang him around a little bit. That's what he's in there for.
Well, he got the bump. Norwell's just quick enough that he's going to have to give him a little space to move over on the defensive position. He keeps bumping him like that, and Norwell's got a pretty decent free throw percentage, so they don't want to move him into the free throw line later in the game. Ball handled by number 30. That's going to be Dan Veal.
Got him again.
Couple of quick ones. Mark Davis. That's 14 fouls for Mason. Start to rack them up as long as Norwell is going to handle the ball down low like that on the blocks. They're going to pound it into him, and he's going to draw some attention.
Exactly. That's a conscious effort by Mason. They obviously don't think they can do man-to-man, one-on-one coverage on the defensive side. So they're doubled down about every time he touches it. Now they're on single coverage. He just goes over. He's just tall.
And that's how it goes.
Matty Owens bringing the ball up now. Moved from the forward position to the point.
Oh, nice drive around the left side.
Wow.
And a sweet hook. Nicely done.
Yeah, Jordan Faulkner is very quick and very active. Now Mason's going to pick him up a little bit.
Got that first step and just blew right by the defender. So
about 3/4 pressure. Now they're going to run and jump here a little bit. See if they can get a turnover. Nice move. That's a good-looking shot.
Sweet little shot by Dan Interlazuri, but
very soft, too.
That gives Anderson the three-point edge here with less than a minute to go here in the first period. And just that fast, this is an up and down game. I didn't even realize we were that close to the end of the first period.
Anderson went to his zone.
Nearly lost the handle on it. Tightly defended. We had an inadvertent whistle there, but they call him this shot. Anderson
one shot.
Can play for the last shot with 26 seconds left to go.
Exactly. They want to go to the last shot. They're up 3 points on the road. You want to go down up 3 if you can. If not 3, maybe hit a shot at the end to go 5 or 6. Playing well so far.
Pottswell up in the corner, tightly guarded by Faulkner.
He can shoot the 3. You can't let him go.
And he finds an open number 30. Dan Veal not able to get the shot, but tipped back in. Was that Norwell that tipped that back in? The shot counted, nevertheless. So as we end the first period here, they got an 18-13 game going here. It's a pretty exciting pace.
Oh, great pace. I think Mason wants to get a little more hectic. They didn't convert on a couple easy shots, and Norwell's just killing them. He's absolutely just killing them. They got to come up with that. They got to come up with a way Mason does to stop him. They gave up 18 points in the first quarter.
Norwell's going to get his points.
Right.
They have to find a way to limit what he can do and force the scoring out to the other players and see if they can hopefully, you're not hot every night on the three-point shots, but
exactly. And the other thing, what you want to do is just make it difficult. So you don't want to give him an easy one. You keep on banging and banging. You hope he tires down. The way to tire bigger guys down, as you know, Mac, on that stuff, you want them to work on defense as much as possible. That way their legs can go.
Right.
I'm really impressed with him so far tonight. He's got fresh legs. He's playing hard.
Well, maybe what Mason needs to do is just run a little bit of a half-court offense and make them work a little bit more.
Right.
So we start the second period here with a 5-point margin to the visiting Anderson Redskins.
Michael Tedford steps out.
Quickly up and no good. Rebound is going to number 21, Shoemaker, for Anderson.
See, Anderson, they started off kind of frantic, but they just, I think, decided to go half court. They can beat them in the half court sets. He can shoot it.
Well, there's the three-point opportunity for Patswell, but not able to drop it in. Oh, nice spin move. Not able to drop that in was Hill. We're going to have a foul on that play.
Right. Good effort. Chris Hill on a nice spin. Matty Owens on the follow with the rebound, got fouled going up.
Norwell's whistled for his first foul. Only the team's second here. Owens set to take the first shot. It's up and good. Draws him within 4 points. Mason definitely showing some nice quick moves there on the fast breaks. Missing the second shot at the free throw line. Patswell bringing it down.
One of Mason's Achilles heels this year. Carl Richburg and Chris Hill are both over 80%. Nobody else is over 70.
Oh, nice little half-court trap. Cotswold works out of it, swings it over to number 21.
He can see over it.
Shoemaker.
See, Norwell can see over people. That's a nice move.
Oh, sweet. Dan Impelazeri takes the pass from Norwell, falling backwards, drops it in for a couple on the fall away jump shot. Up to a 6-point margin here. Comets trying to figure out what to do.
They keep on turning, though. The most patient they've been. They want to keep on making them work and get a good look.
That was a nice move. Just gets it to knock. Chris Hill able to drop that shot. I wasn't sure if it was going to go in, but
it looked like he was behind the basket a little bit on that.
He likes to work the left-hand side here.
Yep.
They're going to have to defend him on his offside and force him over to the other.
He'll shoot it.
Hand.
He'll shoot it.
Oh. Shoemaker's shot up no good. Oh, they were up in the air on that time. I think Norwell was bumped into maybe 22. Dennis Crowley.
Yeah, it was just timing. When you got an athlete like Norwell who's 5 inches taller.
I'm impressed with Norwell.
Good hands.
He gets up in the air.
Right.
He definitely has good hands.
He's got good hands for a big guy.
The ball gets near him. He's got locked down pretty tight. Impelazeri over to Shoemaker. Back to Shoemaker is working the nicely blocked by number 20, Matty Owens.
Shoemaker did a great job of staying with that. Got the first one blocked, took it back up strong, and made the 2 points.
Leads up to 6. Richburg. Oh, nice little fake off to the one side. Gets his hand on the ball. Cotswold brings it down. I thought Richburg, he had him pretty well faked out there, but just couldn't put it in.
Just not converting yet. You get some good looks. You can't.
Well, Anderson hoping for a blocking call there, but Cotswold is whistled for the travel as he tries to go around the corner. And tightly defended by Mike Tedford. Did a good job there to force him to turn the corner a little too tightly.
We're going to go back in the zone here. We're going to go back in a 1-3-1 zone. Mix it up. They're defensive.
Faulkner looking.
Matty on.
Bill's long three is good. Well, he was well outside the line there, so.
Good range, good ball movement.
That closes the gap to a 3. It's 22-19 with 5 minutes to go here. Nice Cotswold handling the ball pretty well, but next time he just threw it away.
Yeah.
I think lots of communication there.
Yeah, he thought the guy was going to come out in the wing a little higher than what he did, and he just stopped moving to the ball.
Pass was nicely handled by one of the fans.
Exactly. Good hands. We're back to man-to-man. They just won that zone with one turn in there. Oh, good follow, Matt Owens.
Very, very good. Matty Owens' first shot attempt in the lane, no good, but he gets his own rebound, stays with it, puts it right back in. We got a ball game, 22-21.
Yeah. Oh.
And nearly thrown away and turned over. Anderson passing. A little questionable on that series.
Should pass the ball. Oh, they left him. You never leave the ball. You never leave the ball. Chris almost should have taken that in, but on your defense, whoever has the ball, you don't leave the ball.
Not a man that proved he can knock down that 3.
Yep.
Anderson lucked out that time, and Norwell ripped down the rebound. So the Redskins are going to be back on the attack, settle down a little bit here, hopefully, and not throw the ball away. Cotswold takes the pass.
Wow.
This is on the 3. And that's pulled down by Hill over Norwell. Oh, we have a charge. Or a blocking foul. What do we have? Well, he flew into Cotswold.
Got Chris Hill on a charge, I think.
A little confusion. It seemed pretty obvious that he charged into Cotswold, knocked him down, and we tried to pass the ball in the lane there. The referee sorted out, and Anderson back on here as Cotswold working it up court with Dan Beal. A little soft pressure as they cross the timeline. Norwell up top.
Well, if you want him out there, I don't think they want Norwell handling the ball out there. Oh, they don't switch. Another substitute.
Danville trying to feed the ball. Not a good pass into Norwell. So turned over and
Sean Crotty.
Nice job.
Before you say it back, that is my son. Just turned
he
in.
was right on top of that one, and he went right down the court with it. Did a good job.
Boy, I like that.
Norwell's move on the blocks, lays it in for a couple to put them back on top by a point.
The thing I like about it, he was double taking. He just took his time with the move too. He knows he could take them at any time.
Oh, quick move by Richburg, not able to drop it in. Right down the lane, and he's slow coming back up, but Anderson back on the attack here, and that's going to be a long three-point attempt by Impellizzeri, but no good. Shoemaker hands it off to Norwell. Chris Norwell
right now.
Deadly under the basket there, rebounding, puts backs.
Combination though, they're getting to the hoop, they're just not converting in there.
Yep.
You got to stay with that. Instead of that, but one shot on their end.
Yep. That is a rebound by Danville. Anderson is doing an excellent job rebounding here. And of course, on the offensive end, they're getting the putbacks. Missouri cross court over to Veal.
Yeah,
back to
good ball.
Pottsville.
They've settled down a little bit. All that frantic stuff to begin the game. You're still only looking at 26-23 with only 2 minutes to go in the half.
They got the bigger man, Faulkner, trying to guard. Well, this time, the foul is Pottsville trying to work the right-hand side, and he draws the foul. That's a 17th foul, so he's going to go to the line. Ryan Pottsville will try to knock down on a one-on-one basis here.
Got him on the bump out there. Referees around that. Coach Richards is kind of talking to him a little bit. 7 fouls on Mason, the home team. The 2 asking what court they're on, but the referee so far doing a good job.
Pottsville's got a 79% free throw shooting percentage, so.
Yeah, he's a good shooter.
Well, this is the first one. I spoke too soon. That's going to stay with Anderson. As the Redskins get an opportunity to
Anderson wants a timeout. Coach wants a timeout.
Calling a full timeout there with 1:52 left here. We got a 26-23 game. Exciting first half here so far. Anderson, you look at the fouling there, only 2 fouls. Team fouls and nobody in trouble. Norwell has one and Shoemaker has one. As far as the Comets, Mark Davis with a couple early bumps as he tried to handle Norwell, but beyond that, I don't think anybody has more than one.
Yeah, but they're all right. They're just, again, getting a little frustrated. I think they're getting frustrated. They're down 7 fouls to 2, Mason. They just got to stay within their offense, though. They're just missing some easy, not easy ones, but 10-footers, 5-footers. They convert those a couple, the defense will come. But Coach Richards wants, I think, more to get a body on them on defense to box people off. And so far, Anderson's beating them on the offensive boards.
Well, in their first matchup this season, earlier, Norwell, 20 points, and he's on his way to another 20-point game here, if not more, if they don't find a way to stop that scoring.
Exactly. And then again, there's philosophies, as you know, been around, Mac, that you want him to score. If he scores 40, nobody else scores any, you'll give that up, or you want to limit the high scoring or whatever. So, like I said, you want to keep it close and make the adjustments at halftime.
Right. So we're set to start action again.
There's turnover, just a
Pottsville's pass into Shoemaker off the fingertips of Kurt Shoemaker, so that's going to give the Comets an opportunity to close this gap again.
Down by 3. This is where you want to be patient. Minute 48, you want to get back in your offense and run it.
Right. Pittsburgh over to
there it is. The flex offense is what they're running. Man-to-man. Aaron Moore in the game for the Comets, number 30.
Richburg. Nice little move. It almost looked like he picked up his dribble there, but he kept it alive.
That's good ball movement.
There we go. That looks good, but off. Nope. And somehow or the other, Mason able to control the rebound. Loose ball, and Anderson finally controls and brings it down. Quick outlet pass, dangerous pass, and then off to Norwell, who lays it in for a couple, draws the foul. The Comets didn't get back on defense quickly enough as Norwell very quickly down the court. Nice ball movement.
Here's a replay right here going down. And again, it's from our angle, we couldn't see if it was a foul or not. They're going to call the reach to protect the player.
Rare miss, and the Comets back on attack here.
Sean Crotty with the 3.
Nice, they left him wide open, Mike.
Yeah, he's not known for the 3-point shooting that gets his confidence up. That's coming off.
That works for a lot of players.
Right.
You just feel it after you hit 1 or 2 of them. So, Cotswold trying to answer.
I'll tell you what, though.
It's a long 2.
He's fading away, but, man, he has just a nice stroke. I like the way he looks.
Well, his job is to dish him out, but he's a very capable scorer. Cross-court pass over to Richburg. He tries to answer with a 3, and he does.
And this is where conditioning.
1 point game.
Again, the second half is going to come into effect. Mason wants a double team. There's somebody open.
22 seconds left. Time dropping down. I don't know if they're aware of it. Cotswold handles standing up the top, and I guess he's going to go for the last shot. I think he now saw the time left. We're down to 7 seconds. And he drives right-hand side, tightly guarded by Crotty.
He's out of bounds. That's good pressure there on the defense.
Yes, nice defensive work by Sean Crotty, and he forces Cotswold on to the sideline where he steps out, and with 2.1 seconds left, the Comets
2.1 seconds left.
Trying to see if there's any chance whatsoever that they can get a long pass in and a quick shot off. They're only down by a point here, 30-29, and here's the shot by off the front of the rim. I'll tell you what, that was nearly in as Carl Richburg heaves it from half court. So we're going to finish the first half of this game with a score of 30-29, and an exciting first half.
Yeah, it's what we expect. These guys play. I've been watching them play off and on. These coaches do a great job. They're two well-balanced teams, two different. What's killing Mason so far is Norwell underneath, but it looks like he's tiring down a little bit. What Mason has to counter with is people coming off the bench and converting and playing well for him. So this is where the coaches, I always say, get paid the big bucks. Halftime, they make their adjustments, and we'll see what we have. I think it's going to be a great second half.
I do too. And Anderson's going to have to give Norwell a little more support, I think. So he's got other people that he's been on that floor nearly the whole first half too.
Right.
Well, we'll see you shortly, and as we get into the second half.
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed his grace on thee and crown thy good, oh, with brotherhood, from sea to shining sea.
Find out what you can do. Contact Volunteers of America today.
It's been on the run for 90 minutes. Average foot speed over uneven terrain, barring any injuries, is 4 miles per hour. What I need from each and every one of you is a full target search of every gas station, residence, warehouse, farmhouse, hen house, outhouse, and dog house in that area. Your fugitive has just cashed in his 401k plan, and all he had to do was roll it over.
Learn about rollovers and protecting your financial future, and choose to save.
You can't mess with the big dog.
Imagine what it feels like to be a hero every day. You can make a difference in the Coast Guard. Jobs that matter. Search and rescue, saving lives. You're answering the call. It's a job that matters, where you can do it all.
Join the United States Coast Guard or the Coast Guard Reserve. Stop drugs. Save lives. Protect the environment. Be a hero every day.
Imagine what it feels like. You can do it all.
Call toll-free 1-877-NOW-USCG. The Coast Guard. Jobs that matter.
Coast Guard, jobs that matter.
Yeah, welcome back to the game between the Anderson Redskins and the Mason Comets. We got a replay schedule for you on the screen here. Friday, the 31st at 11:30 p.m. on Channel 4. Saturday, February the 1st at 2 p.m. also Channel 4. Sunday the 2nd, 5:30 p.m. Channel 24. Wednesday the 5th, Channel 24 at 8 p.m. And Thursday the 6th of February, 10 a.m. on Channel 4. This is the ICRC programming.
Well, Mac, they got great halftime. We got some stats here that tell the tale. It's 30-29, so obviously it's a close game. Mason had a little bit, eight fouls to 2 fouls for Anderson. That's not the key. That's not the fact, though, as much. Anderson's 0 for 2 from the free throw line, and Mason's 1 for 2. One of the things that Anderson's doing real well on the road, though, today, shooting 53% from the field. The Comets on their home court's only shooting 41%. So besides that, everything else is kind of even. Obviously, Norwell stands out. He's 7 for 10. He has 14 points, and he has 7 total rebounds the first half. So I think the Comets have to get a little bit more offensive minded against him, make him work. And I think, like we talked about earlier, these teams always play tough against each other. It always comes down to the last couple minutes of the game.
You know, Mike, another interesting stat is the total rebounds in the first half. There are 20 for Anderson and 12 for Mason. That's a lot of second chance opportunities, and I think that's where Anderson has taken advantage of it. The putbacks under the basket, their offensive rebounds have been strong. So total work under the basket has been very good for Anderson, and I think that's helped them deliver some easy points, easy baskets.
Exactly, and the hectic pace that we saw the first 5 minutes of the game, up and down, kind of settled down the second quarter. So we'll see what adjustments the coaches made here. But these guys know each other. The coaches don't make major adjustments at halftime at high school basketball when the game's this close. They both believe in their system, and so you can execute it the best in the second half.
You got it. You still have to take care of the ball. You still have to knock down the shots.
Exactly right.
So we start up second half action here. Patswell working the ball over. Right-hand side into the corner. Back to Patswell and handled by Sam Miller. Norwell looking for Shoemaker, finds him inside, missing the reverse hook, but Mason able to grab the rebound and bring it back quickly up court here. Nice drive up the center. Matty Owens not able to drop it in, but he sure drew the foul very quickly down the court, and that's been their game.
And again, the thing I liked about that from Matt Owens is he took the ball from the other free throw line, and took it down and saw an opening and was aggressive with the ball. He made the referee either call a charge or a block, and he definitely was a block. So now he gets to go to the line and try to knock down some free throws.
Oh, it's recognition. You see that opening of about a couple of feet wide as he knocks down the first shot there and ties up the game. Is that if you're quick and you're already moving, you can get through there, and you know you're going to draw the blocking foul. And a lot of young fellas don't recognize that, and they want to pull it out.
Right.
Now, if you're trying to milk the clock a little bit, that's one thing, but they need to score. So Mason back on top here, 31-30, as they are able to knock down both those free throw shots.
Good defense again. Another turnover.
Sam Miller not able to get the pass off.
Oh, nice pass. Chris Hill to Michael Tedford. Two seniors playing well together.
Yep. Obviously, they know where they were supposed to be. Nice communication on that one.
Mason's kind of in the zone. Half court, they're putting pressure on the ball.
Trapped there. Richford tipped it away. Right in front of us. Mason gets the turnover.
Right in front of us. Coach wanted to slap on the hand, and he didn't get it. Carl Richford gets a clean steal. Not a steal, knocked it off the Anderson player.
Nice work by Carl Richford.
Exactly. Quick hands. So Mason comes out 4 unanswered points so far.
Over to Tedford, back to number 15, Hill. Anderson, pretty good job trapping him in there. The shot really wasn't a good opportunity. It been fortunate if he could have dropped it in, but Anderson able to bring the rebound down and up court with it. Norwell up top of the circle.
Say Norwell, he stands up there at 6'7". He can just see over everybody. So he had 3 assists the first half, too, besides 7 rebounds. 14
Long
points.
three-point.
Bang.
Good by Carl. Ryan Patzwald, I beg your pardon, as he 5 feet out beyond the line there, and he knocks down the 3. Took advantage of the screen. Right back on the attack is Carl Richburg.
Wow.
The lane.
That was easy. That was too easy. He just broke it down. Once you get to the center of the court, good things happen on the offense when you get down to the center of the court.
Anderson a little asleep on that one.
Oh.
Left the door was nearly left open there, but Comets quickly closed it up. Patchwell up top on the right-hand side working. Norwell in the lane. A little 6-foot jump shot. There was no stopping that once he got the ball in the lane and nobody stepped in to help. Richburg liked the idea of cutting down that lane, but it was closed off. Goes long.
Yeah.
Long shot is good. So
Coach for Anderson has a good call. Coach for Anderson didn't saw that. I thought he did. He pushed off a little bit, but Chris still elevated and knocked down the shot. Oh.
Pathwell's pass. A little bounce pass at high speed over to the right-hand side. He thought it was tapped out, but it's going to be handed back over to the Mason Comets. Mason up by a deuce here, 37-35. Doing a nice job as they've come out here in the second half, firing. And Carl Richburg's left-handed jumper from 8 feet out, no good.
Right.
Norwell rips down that rebound.
And again, when they're moving the ball a couple passes here and there, they're being successful.
You notice how they're trying to trap Patzwell a lot more here in this.
On the pick and rolls up high, they're trying to double team. You're exactly right. Nice pass.
Oh.
Shoemaker on a nice pass.
Very nice.
You can't forget about Norwell. You can't forget about the biggest guy in the court when he's in the paint.
That ball blew right past 4 sets of eyes.
Oh.
A little too hard, but the Comets retained control there.
I'm not even on the court. That hurt me just going into this midsection.
Oh. Patzwald nearly tipped it away. Nice defensive work on his part, but Richburg going to whistle on the play. We're going
to reach.
He's going to argue that call to no avail.
Like I said, they got.
That's only the first.
And what they got is, it's funny, like I said, it was 8-2. Anderson had 22 fouls. Mason had 8 the first half. Inevitably, it always comes back to almost even. It really does. 37-37. Who's going to execute here? It's going to come down to execution.
This may be a game of who's still standing when the whistle blows at the end of the game.
Exactly.
Now, both teams have lost the handle here in the past couple of possessions. Not taking real good care of the ball, but the defensive work has been very good, very tight. So they have to be careful, or they're going to be turning it over. Patzwald gets it over the timeline. Over to Impellizzeri. And they're working Norwell.
Nice.
He's tied up, but Shoemaker takes a pass from Norwell. Really wide open, just not able to drop it down, but he does draw the foul, so he's going to go to the line.
And on that situation, I don't know if you really want to double team a guy that's only 7 feet from the basket and leaving your man open for the layup. Kurt Shoemaker being real active tonight, going to the hoop on that. When they're doubling down, he's going to the basket. Got to make their free throws, though.
Shoemaker missing as he pulls the trigger on that one. All tied up here, 37 all. So the second shot is also no good. Shoemaker cold at the line. Mason, long pass down court.
Another foul.
Faulkner, a little spin move.
Number 30.
So he drew the foul by Dan Bill, and you're right, the fouls are starting to even up a little bit here as Anderson's 3 team fouls here, and that's going to send Jordan Faulkner to the line as he was in the act of shooting. His first one is good.
Jordan's 66% free throw shooter for the year.
He gets to the line pretty much.
Billy Harmon coming in for Michael Tedford. I wouldn't be surprised as he might try to get a little zone pressure half court because Michael Tedford was on Norwell. So Mason went even smaller.
Second shot good, so that puts Mason up by a couple.
2 good looking free throws by Jordan.
And here's the backcourt press.
Yeah, that's what when they come in with that alignment they usually do.
Patzwell, a pretty good guard. He handles that pretty well. Shoemaker, cross-court pass nearly tipped away to Impellizzeri, but Back again to Patswell. He's thinking about the three. Drives the lane. Nice little runner. No good. Tip back by Norwell. No good. Rebound up. Foul going to be on the floor, I think, as we...
Number 20, I believe.
That's Matty Owens.
Matt Owens is on the floor, though. They're not calling the act of shooting.
That's a second foul on Owens. Kick ball. Stays with Anderson. I'll tell you, Norwell was working hard to get that ball and put it back up again.
Yeah. Nice spin move.
Oh, missing it. Got his own rebound. Back up. Got it this time. He knocks it down and draws a foul. And it wasn't on the floor.
Here it is. He's going over. They want the foul. He's just got his hands up. And then a touch foul by Bill Harmon on that.
Free throw no good.
Yeah, the free throws are absolutely killing Anderson right now.
Norwell's about 70%, I think, if I remember correctly. Having a hard time. Of course, they're not home, so... Oh, nice move by Richburg. A little pump fake, drives in the lane, no good. Anderson comes off with the rebound. Shoemaker hands it over to Patswell. Thought about driving the left side. He's going to be tightly guarded by Hill. They've had a taller man on Patswell almost the whole game. Yeah. Nice pass into Shoemaker. Over to Impellizzeri, and they drop it in for a couple. Good ball movement by Anderson as they jump back up with a 2-point lead here. 2 minutes and 41 seconds to go, and boy, we haven't seen a lead of what, more than maybe 4 points at any point in this game.
I think Anderson went up 6 earlier, but Mason cut it back to 3 right away. But Mason jumped out early on him here, and Anderson's come back successfully again in the half-court offense. Right. Anderson's doing a good job of being patient, beating on the boards again, a couple passes here and there. So, you know, everything's Anderson's on the road. They're 15-1. They're the 4th in the city. Mason's the underdog, but it's just a real good high school game so far. And again, it's going to come down to the 4th quarter, I believe.
Well, I think Mason has proved in their own minds that they can play with Anderson. They nearly pulled out a win there when they played at Anderson earlier in the season, missing a player due to injury in that game, and they come back here. They're in their home court. They want to get this back.
Exactly.
This is pride at stake, and a lot of things going on as far as selections and tournaments and how they're going to go. So they get set to take the court again here.
Carl there. Again, the only thing I'd like to see Mason do a little bit, I've seen 5 or 6 people going there against Norwell. Obviously, he's got size. At least be aggressive, take it to him. He's really not trying to block shots. He's going straight up. Go at him a little bit.
I have not seen a whole lot of substitution on Anderson's part. A couple of guys coming off the bench, but
yeah, they've gone about 17.
Yeah, they're going to stay with the same guys that brought him to the dance. Nice block. Norwell blocks Faulkner's shot.
He wants it.
Controlled by Mason.
He told me he wants it.
Sweet drive.
He's talking back to him. They're talking smack. They're just talking back to each other.
Faulkner went back. Shoemaker gets away with a pull. Richburg picks up the loose ball, drives inside.
Shoot the ball.
Harmon had a good idea. No good. Impellizzeri pulls the rebound down and quickly up court. Crosses it over. Norwell back out to a
nice pass. That's a good pass on Patswell. That's a nice pass.
Very good work.
Broke him down. Nice ball fake and a good pass.
So Danville able to knock a nice 12 to 14 foot jump shot down.
One thing about Norwell, he can't guard Faulkner out there. He's got too much quickness on him. That's what they want. That's a force. So that's good defense. Stay down.
Yep.
Bodied him up.
He didn't slap at him. Norwell on the left-hand side, just inside the circle. That's not his area. He's going to work inside on the blocks if he can. And he gets it down low. Passes it out. Veal could not handle the ball.
Oh.
Thought we're going to have a foul. I think that's going to be on Veal.
30, yeah.
As he went for the ball in the air on the rebound. This shot. So that's 2 on Veal, and the fouls are starting to build up a little bit here. Nothing. I don't think anybody's in any serious trouble at this point.
Yeah.
Only a minute to go.
Exactly. You got a minute, eh? You know, the referees are kind of consistent, you know, both ways.
Yep.
Coaches, benches, player, everybody gets excited both ways. But overall, you got to play to your strengths, you know. And again, it's a lot of, got another substitution. Jordan Faulkner and Chris Hill go out with a minute left. A lot of coaches do a good job. They try to get them a break for the last minute. That way they'll be full, ready to go with fourth quarter for them.
Right. At this pace they have, their second oxygen at the rate they're going there. Richburg feeding it in. We got a touch foul, I think. Looks like Shoemaker, maybe.
Let's see what he did. I didn't see it. I was blocked out.
Yep.
Elbow.
They had him sandwiched in there, and I think Shoemaker gave him a little push. So
some of the high school players, they always say, well, my elbow's cocked like the NBA. This ain't the NBA. You're not really to have to keep that in the back.
That's 2 on Kurt Shoemaker. I'll work back over to Carl Richburg. Well, he's got a quick first step. Short. Pulled his defender up. Didn't get that one. We got an over the back ball here. Sean Cronty went up for the rebound. Falls the foul.
What Sean did a good job on that. He went to the basket. Passwald's guarding him. He didn't box out. He's waiting for the outlet. You got to stay on your man and box him out.
Oh, well, tag for that foul. It's his second. 16 fouls now on the Redskins. Quickly over there. It's going to be a shot up there.
Oh, good job.
2 shots by Harmon. No good. We got a loose ball on the floor, and Mason manages to come up with the ball.
Everybody's jumping around. They're active in there. Both teams are being active.
Harmon drove the left side. Shot was up and no good. Bounced around, picked up the rebound, put it back up. That was no good. And then we had loose change on the floor. But
Billy's a scorer. He's an outside scorer. He's kind of lost when he gets inside, but he can shoot the ball from outside. Good hustle, though, by both teams on that.
Yep. You know it's a good game when there's a lot of floor burns.
Yeah. Oh, Carl.
Well,
he's been quiet from shooting most of the game.
Carl Richburg puts it down, puts Mason back up by a point with that 3-point shot. Norwell's twist and turn in the lane. As time runs out, he drops in the shot, so Anderson popped back on top by a point, 45-44, in a very exciting third quarter of this game.
Again, the thing like Norwell, he's mixing it up. He moved to the right. He's been spinning to his left most of the time. He's spinning to the right away, knew the time on the clock. Soft shot, you know, he's hit the rim a couple times, knocked it in. 45-44. So we go at halftime with Anderson with a 1-point lead. They stay with that same 1-point lead. Now, you talked about Mac earlier. See if it comes. Anderson hasn't been subbing as much as Mason. See if the legs can stay in here. See if Mason wants to put on some pressure here, or try to get up and down, get some easy baskets.
Right. If they start running out of steam a little bit, that usually leads to more fouls too. As guys get a little tired, they start grabbing, and they've already got 16 fouls right now. So
right.
Anderson been a little bit cold at the free throw line. Mason has hit there.
That's what I was going to say. That's hurting Anderson right now. That's hurting them big time in the free throws in the second half.
You see on the screen in the Buckeye division, Anderson on top with that perfect 11-0 league record, and followed closely by Winton Woods, and then Mason in third place with 7-4. All three of those teams, very good teams. Harrison a good team too as well.
Right. Harrison just knocked off Winton Woods.
So we start off the final period here of this game. And Mason working hard, staying close in this game. Ball handed over to Carl Richburg. Love to drive in among the big threes. Lays it in with that left hand. That was a sweet move.
Mason just finished it. This is all juniors out in the court for Mason right now. You got double team.
Really thrown away. Beal handling the ball back over to Norwell on the left side. And
take a charge.
He's going to take it in there and tries it. Nice move by the big man, as he just blew right by the defender and took it right in. So that puts Anderson back on top by a point, 47-46.
Coach Richards was telling Aaron Moore he wanted him to step in and take a charge on him.
Well, he needed to, he was guarded tight on him, so he needed to give him a step.
That's good ball movement.
Carl got hot. That's the second three here in the second half.
He's a street shooter. When he hits it, he's going to feel it. And again, the thing I like about, you had 3 or 4 good passes by Mason, good ball movement on that.
Yeah, he was opened up on the screen there. So 49-47, Patzwald. They've kept and moving it quickly into Norwell. Gets a slap on the arm, no foul. He puts it up and missed. Mason recovers the rebound, so Richburg quickly up court.
Wow.
Behind the back dribble. No good. Quick outlet to Anderson's Cotswold. His three is up and good, so tip the tat on the threes, and that puts Anderson right back on top by a point. And there's a little miscue as nice work on the Anderson defender to front the man. Mason Comet player called for the travel. Turning that ball back over. That pace has been up and back here in this game.
Right. Patswell, that confidence. He had a 2-on-1 pulled up with a three and nothing but net.
And they both have a good inside-outside game, and that's hard to defend. Looks like Richford's going to be whistled for the foul. If that is
Jordan Faulkner back in for Aaron Moore.
His first foul, so Richburg hoping for a little easy steal if he could get it. Instead, he gets tagged for the foul.
1 point game here. Anderson's holding the lead, playing well on the road.
Plattsburgh doubled up. He found Impelazeri over the left-hand side. Nice pass nearly from the half-court line, and Impelazeri drops it in for a couple. So nice pass by Patswell to feed Impelazeri for the easy bucket.
They're open. They're getting looks. They just got to knock them down. Matt Owens, wow, three. I thought his foot was on the line, but he knocked down a three. It's tie game. This is fun. This is good high school basketball.
It's pouring threes here in the final period of this game. 52 all. Patswell working the ball. Defended by number 25, Harmon.
Yeah, Billy Harmon's doing a good job staying down on him.
Actually, they've had about 3 different defenders working on Patswell because he keeps them busy. Patswell's shot is up and good, nothing but net. Boy, he's answering Carl Richburg.
Yeah.
Puts Anderson up by 3, 55 to 52. So very impressive three-point shooting here by both teams in this final period.
Nice pass, backdoor. Oh, an old-fashioned chance for a three.
Through the foul, I believe that was Dan Veal. And if it was, that's going to be his third.
But I like the backdoor. Look at this. They go strong side. Jordan Faulkner, good bounce pass across the lane. That usually doesn't make it in. Billy Harmon again was aggressive, going to the basket. Made the official call that.
Billy Harmon going to the line here to see if they can draw even again. He's going to try to get the 3 points the old-fashioned way at the line.
He's only shooting 50% for the year. Struggling.
No good. Norwell had the rebound, and it was
Anderson coach wants a foul, and Mason wants to think that the elbow came back.
I saw Norwell's head get knocked, but the referee obviously didn't see it.
The only thing I didn't like when Chris Norley did that, he had the ball kind of like a football. He should have had that strong, and he would have got the call.
Right. Impelazeri tightly guarding Carl Richburg, and he's going to be whistled for a foul. That's a 17th foul, and
no, it was just off.
Okay. So Coach Frank Brandy is going to call timeout here. Get his men settled down.
Yeah.
Get them a little air.
Yeah.
They need to take care of the ball. Both teams, as the game is approaching final minutes here, the action has just been so fast-paced, and the point spread has never been more than 3.
Right. They got, I said, Anderson's did a good job. I think these are two very well-coached teams. They play to their strengths. They don't panic. They're both not really animated, but animated enough coaches. But the execution so far, you got to like these games. I've done a lot of games, I've seen a lot of high school games as you have, that they win by 30 or 40 points. This is great for the viewers as ICRC to see such a good quality game. You're seeing a lot of threes, a lot of big shots, a lot of rebounds, a lot of big-time players.
We're back to action here with under 5 minutes to go. Mason has the ball.
Wow. That's where he has the advantage on Norwell out there. Norwell might want to back off Jordan Faulkner because he likes to drive. Mason goes back up 1.
He made him pay. Is Patswell bringing the ball over the line?
Chris Norwell, he's got his size that's been big time. He'd be touching the ball if I'm Anderson right now.
That's a fifth team foul against Mason, so Anderson will inbound the ball. Norwell hasn't, if he's been out of the game, it hasn't been much. He's got to be getting tired. He's been working hard underneath and quickly up and running down the court. The guy has to be in very good shape. And we have a near steal attempt.
Yeah, Chris Hill leads the team in steals this year.
Patswell bringing it back over. Feeds it into Norwell. He's double teamed. Nice work on the ball. Very nice work.
Up and under, yeah.
Used his pivot foot and put it in. So back on top by a point. Anderson goes, and Mason's Carl Redford working the right-hand side, trying to feed Hill. Nice turnaround jump shot is no good, but looks like he drew the foul.
See who they called that on.
I think 23, I believe. Carl, no.
3?
I don't know. That's
number 3, Patswell.
That's
Ryan.
Patswell, yeah. That's only his second foul.
Oh, short.
Chris Hill's first shot missing.
Yeah, he's 81% for the year.
Only down by a point. Let's see if he can even it up here. Shot looks off the front of the rim. Nice tip, but Anderson's Patswell controlled quickly down to Norwell, and he takes it up, and it is rejected by number 15, Chris Hill. A very nice block as he quickly came down. Norwell was a freight train headed for the basket.
Yeah.
And Hill, as you can see in the replay, came back there and he said, "No way. It's out of here." Nice work.
He did get him on the wrist, but again, they're thinking that he got the ball first and it came through, so the referees didn't think they were going to call that on that. Good hustle back by Chris Hill after knocking down, missing a couple of free throws. 1 point game for Anderson. It's going to come down again, the old execution, the free throw. Who can take care of the ball and get the shots they want to get right now?
Right. Well, Anderson, again, we discussed this earlier on their performances so far at the free throw line. They don't want to have to depend on that unless they can turn that percentage around, because they're scoring without getting at the free throw line. And Mason only has 5 team fouls. So as long as they can maintain a lead here, at some point Mason might have to start fouling unless they can pull ahead. You know, when the game is, when you only have a 1 point margin, the dynamics of the game are altogether different.
Exactly.
And even that 1 point edge, as you go from behind up to point, it changes everything.
Well, a lot of times this is where your big time players got to step up. This is where your role players get a little tight sometimes on both teams. This is where the Patswells and the Norwells, Anderson come, and the Richburgs and the Hills and Faulkners and no one's come up big for Mason.
Oh, nice trap. A little over aggressive. That's called on Bill Harmon, which is going to be his second foul.
Right.
This time Impellizzeri handling the ball in the backcourt. He's going to cross it over with just over 3 minutes to go. Tightly guarded by Richburg. Drives the right-hand side.
Good penetration, though.
Norwell. Nice switch dribble by Norwell. This time he misses under the basket. Really an easy shot. Rebounded by Mason. Quick outlet.
Good outlet. They're going to see if they push it back at them.
And here we are. Lead change. Seesaw. Nice defensive work by the Comets there. And that time, Norwell unable to knock down an easy shot right underneath the basket. Let's see if Anderson can...
nice move.
Shoemaker takes it in. Oh, yeah. Nice.
You gotta like that.
Nice pass as he drew the second defender. Good work by Shoemaker to pass it off. And Anderson back on top here by a point with just 2.5 minutes to go in this game.
Yeah, plenty of time. Want to get another good look here. Nothing forced.
Here, travel. Faulkner gets his own rebound.
Oh, that's a bag.
Yep.
I don't like it. I'll see this on the replay. I didn't really like that one.
I don't know. I thought I saw him hack him in the arm. I know he got the ball, but I thought the arm got hit pretty good too.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll have the replay, but that's going to be.
There we go. But the bad thing about there's no box out. That's what coaches should be mad at. And he goes up.
That's Norwell's third foul. He's not in trouble, but if he picks up another one quickly, it could be a problem for Anderson. Faulkner's going to go to the line. And this time, right down the chute. We've got a tie ball game here at 2:20 to go.
And it's coming back. We got 2:20 left. We talked about Mason's making their free throws a little bit more. Anderson's not making as many free throws.
And with the next foul, it's going to be double bonus, so that could be a big factor in this game. Missing the second shot, rebound. Back to the Comets. Nice work by Matt Owens, forcing up really a prayer and drawing the foul.
Exactly. If he stays down, most likely he's not going to make that shot. But again, Mason, they got a couple offensive rebounds here in the second half that they didn't get the first half. Matt Owens is being real active, and Jordan Faulkner on the boards right now.
So right back to the free throw line they go. And this time, shots down. Mason now has a lead of a point. A very, very seesaw game here, to put it mildly.
It's been fun, isn't it?
It sure has. Second shot is good, so that puts the Comets up by a couple with 2 minutes, 13 seconds to go. Backcourt pressure.
Oh, wow, that's a nice pass.
Well, he had an opportunity under the basket. Kicks it up to Patswald. The three is no good. Shoemaker trying to get the rebound.
That's hustle.
Wow, Mason pulls it out, and we're going to have a foul. No, we got a turnover. Yep, there's a foul. Number 22, Dennis Crowley?
No, it's number 20, Matt Owens.
20.
Matt Owens. Again, if nothing else in that situation, I would have liked to seen instead of get double team, maybe call a timeout. He would have been fine. Player control. They don't shoot on player control fast, but they're shooting even though they got 7 fouls.
Anderson Norwell goes to the line, and he draws the foul. Boy, what an exciting game.
There it is. Norwell, again, just beats him off the dribble. There's no help. There's no help. There should be help there. Nice quick move by the big guy. Knocks it in.
So Matty Owens drawing the 4th flag on him. Norwell's shot is up and rattles in. So Anderson back up by a point. What a game, Mike. This has been a fantastic event this evening to watch. Both teams working hard up and down the court, inside, outside. Just a tremendous game to watch.
Yeah, good ball movement. Both teams are coming up with big plays when they need them. They get down by 2, they come back with a 3-point play there. Anderson, Norwell does, they're big studs. Mason, on the other hand, Jordan Faulkner, Matty Owens hitting the board strong, putting them in the lead. So we're right where we're at halftime. We thought it'd be a close game. We know it'd be a close game, but it's exciting both ways. And both teams are getting close. I think Anderson only has maybe one more timeout left, if I'm not mistaken. And I think Mason might have 2. But they'll use them now. You're not tired anymore. Your adrenaline's flowing. You're having some fun.
You bet.
And this is what it's all about. This is the thing that's scary about this. It's really close to the first game. I think the first game was 65-64. 64-63, excuse me.
1 point
so
margin.
again, they're right in that same region right now.
10 team fouls for Anderson, 8 for the Comets here, the home team.
Right.
So
That's
both
critical.
teams with fouls going to go to the line, but having that second opportunity is important for Mason. And Anderson's got 2 ways. We're under 2 minutes to go here, and Mason's going to inbound the ball with Anderson's going to pick up the half pressure at the half-court line. And they have to be careful not to foul Norwell.
Yeah, you're plenty of time.
Has to be careful. Faulkner working as Norwell kicks it to prevent the pass under the basket. Probably not a bad thing.
No.
You only have a shot clock, of course, at the high school level. So
it's just one of those aggravation things. The harder you make them work on the offensive end, the better off you are.
Faulkner out, passing it out to Hill. Tipped out by Ian Pellizzeri.
That's automatic. It's not automatic. Again, they're working hard. Anderson, the energy after the timeout really came out with some good energy.
So Hill's going to inbound the ball. As Mason gets it in cleanly to Carl Richburg, whose shot attempt is no good, and
Mason couldn't grab it, but they had the rebound. They had 2 of them just fighting it. They would have grabbed it again.
Really off their own fingertips. So full court pressure here. Patswold bringing the ball up.
They want to force him into.
They want to trap him, and they get a nice to Shoemaker.
He almost stole that. Carl Richburg went for the steal, and
that was well coached to have Richburg guarding Shoemaker, because as quick as he is, when that pass came,
right,
that was going to be anybody's ball.
Yeah, he's playing basically, I call it a free safety spot on defense there. He gets to roam a little bit and uses quickness and his ability.
That's well guarded by Billy Harmon. Up. Yeah, he took the shot. It really didn't have that shot there.
Yeah, that was coach didn't like that one. Looking at him there, that was.
Yep.
They don't need to. They have one. You don't want to stall, but that just wasn't a good look.
I think he sensed for a split second the lane was open, but as Faulkner thought about it, double bumped, but passed it off.
Plenty time.
Hill, and Hill maybe took a step, and no whistle on that as they're letting him play.
Underneath.
Timeout. Timeout by Mason with 48 seconds to go, down by a point, 62-61.
It's going to be on the side underneath.
I think Mason's Greg Richards sensed that there was going to be some problems there. We're going to give you just a note here that this evening's game brought to you by ICRC and produced, directed by Mike Lyons. On the camera, Shane Permgren. Graphics by Rebecca Mecklin. Tim Newman on audio. And I am Mac Van Pelt. I'm joined by Mike Crotty as the announcers for the game.
Yeah, we got to thank for all the camera guys too. We got Steve Brown, Stuart Burning, and Lou Rapper on the cameras. Mason's fine dads up here, so they're doing a good job. They better not quit their day job, but they're doing a fine job, just like we don't.
So 48 seconds to go. Mason inbounds the ball, handled by cleanly there. Hill working hard. Shots off the back of the board. Anderson ripped that rebound away. Nice rebound by Dan Field. And they're going to have to foul, so 29 seconds to go.
Chris Hill had a good move.
Billy Harmon had to foul Brian Patzwald. Going to send him to the line, and that's a one-on-one, so a good foul to do, because as good as Patzwald is, he can always miss the first end of the one-on-one there.
Yeah, the other thing is you want to foul in high school or anything with the three-point line now. Even if you make them both, it only gives you a three-point lead.
Rattles it in. Giving Anderson a two-point edge here in a very tight game. We're going to have a timeout also once again by Anderson's coach, Greg Richards.
They got timeout. Again, on the made basket, he wants to set this up after the made or miss and have them go down the court and not call a timeout for the second one. Coaches have different philosophies. Obviously, they come down, they're only down 3. A lot of coaches still plenty of time with 29 seconds. Take the ball to the hole, see what good things happen to the hole, and then either get a quick 2 and a timeout or maybe kick it out for the 3.
Right.
So,
a lot of factors to consider. Of course, the next foul is double bonus for Anderson.
And this is where the other coaches come into the fact. They're talking... You're talking on the fouls and stuff like that. Who the 3 foul shooters are you want to foul when they have the ball. So.
Yeah, just to let you know also, upcoming games on ICRC. Tomorrow's game is Harrison versus Mason girls. Next Tuesday is going to be Mason versus at Mount Notre Dame. Mercy versus Mount Notre Dame. Madeira versus Reading on Wednesday. That's boys. Could be for the league championship. And Friday's going to be St. Xavier at Muller. Patzwald missing that second shot. So the Comets have a chance here. 2 points down. 23 seconds to go. There's time. Faulkner driving the left-hand side. Can't get it. Orwell pulls the rebound down and a quick foul. Well, Faulkner had the right idea. I thought it was a nice move.
It was a good
left-hand side.
It just didn't put up on the board high enough. It was a very good move. But what you have to have on that, when he starts going to the hoop, you have to have the other 4. You got to have 3 or 4 other guys crash the board in case of a miss. But this is double bonus now. He gets 2 shots on this.
Norwell missing some free throws earlier. Didn't have a clean-looking shot at it this evening. I saw him knock one down, but it rattled around the rim before it went in. So let's see how he does here. First shot is up and no good. This will still leave the Comets with an opportunity. If he knocks the second one down, they can tie this game with a 3 with 16 seconds left. Second one out. So there's a chance to tie or win here. We come down to the final seconds of a very exciting game. Carl Richburg working the left-hand side. They're going to stay tight on him. He puts it up. It's no good. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Anderson did a good job. They didn't get a look. Again, there was no set play. It was just kind of a one-on-one, and Carl did a good fake and just couldn't knock it in.
2.8 seconds left to go. Anderson calls timeout. They did get the jump call whistle in their favor on possession, so they'll take out. They're just going to have to be setting up a play where we'll be looking. Anderson or Mason will be looking for the immediate foul.
Yeah.
But with 2.8 seconds left, it's just probably not going to be enough time to pull anything off here.
No,
sort of a miracle.
Yeah, it's tough. You want to get a steal. If not, you foul right away. And again, hope that they miss one, a three-point shot would tie it. But Mason just hadn't hit the last 3 or 4 shots. They haven't hit their shots. They've had a couple good looks. That wasn't the best of looks, but they had to feel they were running out of time. They had to shoot the ball.
How many timeouts does Anderson have left?
I think that might be it.
If that's it, and they got to watch they don't get a 5-second call in the inbound. The Comets are going to be working hard here to defend that. So they're looking for a bad inbound pass, and if no opportunity to call a timeout here.
What they'll do is they're going to do. They'll bring Norwell down. He's the outlet. They'll just throw it up high to him, and he'll get the ball, and you foul.
So 2.8 seconds left to go in this game. We get set to finish it out here. Quickly into Norwell, over to Patswell, who's fouled with a second left to go. Norwell took the pass and kicked it right back to Patswell. And a smart move on Anderson's part because Norwell has not been too hot at the free throw line tonight. Patswell has good shooting percentage with a second left to go. I think you can pretty well put this one in the bank for the Anderson Redskins as they've worked hard to pull off a win here at the visiting team.
And exactly. They're going to go 16-1. This is going to help them up if there's any other upsets or anything like that. 16-1. This is going to help them get a high seed for tomorrow's seedings. Well,
there's still a flicker of life in the body here. With 1 second to go and down by 3. Patswell missing you're coaching these opportunities. When you think about this, Patswell misses the free throw on the rebound unless Anderson contests the rebound.
Yeah.
If there was a foul on that, a foul would be called with time going out to send them to the line. But
exactly. I mean, you just stay away. I don't even have anybody on the line. I bring them back. But again, they're up 3, so you want them to knock in the free throw, and that automatically doesn't give you a slimmer of opportunity.
Yep. So the words of wisdom from the coaches send the guys back out to the floor. Patswell is knocked down the first free throw, and he's going to go to the line and finish this one out here. So second shot is up, off the front of the rim. Richburg's long outlet pass, the shot is no good, and that's it. The Anderson Redskins have pulled off the win here at the visiting court, 64-61.
Right.
And continue their streak here in the FACV Buckeye in a division they've already won.